2 weeks are done, one remains. It's time to play more weirdness games. Hello anyone, Mr. Skyson here and welcome back to more Madvent Calendar 2021. Last time, my recording got a little bit buggy and I haven't a clue why. Had a couple of blank spaces, didn't care for it. But we helped an old lady, became a possum, blew up a few times, and met some very unpleasant elves. Overall, a sufficiently weird day. Today, we march ever forward into the odd. Let's go. Yeah, we're making some progress. We are almost up this mountain, I guess? And when we last left off... A dream within a dream? That's not what we left off on. What? Huh. Something's different. Alright, you have my attention. A dream within a dream. Explore the mountain up close and personal. That's what we did last time, but that's not the game we had. Alright. What now? Okay. Maybe something updated. Because we had this last time, but it used to be like, I like toys or something like that, yes? How very strange. Alright. I mean, I'm hip to it. I did enjoy being able to just run around the mountain. Explore everything. I do wonder, because I don't think this is the PS1 aesthetic. The, weird shifting buildings. I wonder why they're doing that. Yeah, like that off in the distance, it's like it's having trouble rendering itself for some reason. Especially the further away we get. Oh, that's so weird but cool. Oh, also, you know, since we're here doing the tour, apparently there's more that I can do with the phone game. You can use the phone to actually use the tools. I didn't know that at the time. And, oh yeah, with the possum game. I needed to speak to a squirrel, and then I could do more in that area. Get a whole different area. It's kind of neat looking. Get a little Christmas tree, get to find some presents. That was what it was. Can we, like, go off-roading? Oh, man. Oh, we got, like, a whole world. Does anything good or bad happen if I just kind of go, whoop, go? We can fall. This is kind of neat, though. I think... Whoop. Yeah, invisible barriers there. I think all this is really is pretty much what we saw last time. You're just able to wander around the little mountain map thing, which is cool. I wonder if this is what it is when we're in the zoom out. And they just let us play around on that, and maybe that's why everything is so, sketchy. What were you? Oh yeah, you were the little brown dwarf thing. Then you... Whoa. Wait, that's what we're in right now. Could I go... Oh. That's a nice touch right there. That it's like image of itself, in itself, in itself, in itself, because we're in it. I like that. Oh, I'm looking forward to that, though. Okay, so let's run on. Get out. I mean, I'd love to, but... Well, fine. Kick me out, see if I care. Rude. I do wonder what happened to the I Like Toys one that used to be here. But moving on. I love this. The weirdness continues. People's Tree 2021 plus Where's Home? Ooh, made by a bunch of people. Cool. Design and pin ornaments on a tree. Meet fellow players on your way home. Cool, like actual other players? Or let's go find out. The People's Tree. Ah, yeah, we had this one last year. It was one of my favorites because it was just so pleasant and cozy. Except it was a little simpler because it was just big tree in a snowy area. Now we got... Ooh. I really like this little orb that is the cursor. Squash and stretch. But yeah. Oh, jeez. I do believe they've gained a little in popularity. Look at all of those ornaments. The one last year, it had ornaments, but not nearly this many. Holy cow. What do we get? What do we get? Click to orb. Oh, what? I lost a thing. Okay, scroll pinch to zoom. Oh, okay, it was like tutorial things. Holy nutballs, though. This tree's gonna fall over. So many ornaments pending. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because with so many going on, and with so many peoples, I guess it takes a little while for some of them, and maybe some get deleted for, you know, reasons. Honestly, hope you have a good day, whoever you are. Let yourself and the world be gentle. You deserve rest. Thanks, Rosemary Bard in California. Yeah, we got overlapping ones. Season's greetings. Tom Petty's It's Christmas All Over Again is the best Xmas song ever recorded. Says you. Personally, I like Weird Al's The Night Santa Went Crazy. What else do we get? It's things like this that make me feel like the world is going to be okay. Take care of yourselves and your own. There's still hope. Whoop. Whoa. Cool angle. Yay, now we are the cat looking up at the tree. Zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, this is cool. I need to make an ornament to put on here, but where? I think last year I made mine near the bottom. I may do similar. I think I see a nice little spot right here. It looks like we got more ornaments. Some of these are recurring. We got the skelly, we got the spook, we got the little star. That's what I did last year. Present, cat. I feel like some of these were new though. The icicle. Cane, no label. With these no label and pendings, I wonder what's going on there. Hello, heart. I feel like some of these might be new, but it's a little bit hard to tell. Either way. Whoop, I want to join the fun. Let's make an ornament. Okay, that's what we did last time. Present? Nah, presents are for opening, not decorating with. Hi, Skelly. I like that. Ooh. Yeah, we get baubles now. Cane. Pretty sure those are new. Kitty. Ghost. Tempting. Tempting. Heart. Whee! There we go. Cool. Other heart. Okay, that's tempting. I could do like a Legend of Zelda heart. What kind of colors we get? Oh yeah, that'll be like the little highlight, yeah. I never was able to figure out how this worked exactly. Like I'm clicking, I'm dragging, and like shifting colors, but I gotta move my mouse like all over the place for that. I can do like so to lighten and darken it. Okay. Well, first, let's finish looking. Okay, we're finished looking. Quick and easy. I do like the stars, though. I did that one last time. Maybe it won't hurt to do the other star. I really do like the designs of them. Plus, I'm probably not the first one who thought about doing like a Legend of Zelda thing. Plus, it might look a little bit weird in this. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it anyway. Unfortunately, that didn't really turn out as planned. It looks a little bit more like a carved up apple. Not bad, but I think I'll still go with the star. Had I been able to do exactly what I wanted to with the heart, I would have gone with that, totally. But I just really like this little star here. I need to make a message. Have a happy holiday and be excellent to each other. Or else. Delightful. Now to find a place to stake you. No, not up there. Too crowded, too crowded. Where was my spot? I think I was gonna be like right here next to this other little star. Oh. Well, there's a star that's very similar to mine. Huh. Well, I don't want to do that then, do I? Whoop. Accidentally clicked out of the game. Whoops. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the capture. I've already had enough issues. Let's go right here anyway. There. Mine's more saturated. This is cool, though. I think maybe they reused the tree model from before. But we got a new setup in here. Because we were, last year, outside in the snow, had a nice little snow and ice field. It was kind of nice looking. Oh. It's one of those where you hold the escape key and it exits out. That's kind of neat. Moving on. I really liked that. It didn't feel quite the same as last year, but that might just be because there were so many there. Last time it felt like a small community thing. It was all nice and cozy, and this year it's like, everybody, join in. This one's Untitled, and a lot of dots. Uh-huh. Well. That's weird. Okay. WASD to move around, Q and E to roll, left mouse to interact with things. What is this? Okay. This is pure weirdness. I'm not rolling. WASD works. That's a model. That's a TV head. Who am I? A homebody, a student, a traveler. I travel the games. But your journey is not one of distance. Yeah, 'cause I'm sitting. Don't confuse travel with seeking. You come here to seek knowledge, for why else would you be in this place? To learn what this game is. Interesting audio going on. As it is knowledge you seek, it is knowledge I will give you. That's the voice. I shall be your teacher. Well met, my new student. What will you teach me? I will teach you to dream without a map. I need a map? A portal has been opened. Go now and collect. Build your life. Come back when you've obtained ego. I guess that's that thing. Oh, jeez, we got like 3 different stages? Are you the final thing? Yeah. I gotta get a code. What do we have? This is kind of neat, but like, what do we have? It's like ye old gaming with all the lines. It's kind of neat. Oh, we got a toilet. Oh, what a relief. Well, gotta wash my hands. No sink. Alright. It's a basin, but no wash. I can't sprint. It's very strange and unusual. We get blocks up there. Alright, let's do this. Ah. You mind? Oh. We are in a wireframe 3D space. I don't know what we're doing. Are you my goal or my start point? Do I need you? Whoop. Okay. Yep, that's where I was. Noted. New landscape unfolds before you. Okay, am I... This is a very strange experience. I am collecting ego points. I guess I gotta do 400. Oh man, I'm making music. Sort of. I'm making noise, yay. So have I done the thing? I don't fully understand. Ow. Did I hurt myself? Paranoid? Why paranoid? Because I hit wall? Yeah, again, some of the games in the Madvent calendar are weird. In a good way, though. All I know right now is that I need to collect a bunch of these. Some of them are surreal. Some of them are pleasant experiences. Some of them are just dioramas. And you get stuff like this that's just like... You're confused the whole time because you're doing a thing you might... Ow. That's a wall. You're doing a thing. You might be enjoying the thing, which you don't necessarily know. Ow. what thing you're doing. That's the problem with wireframes. You don't really know where they begin and end. Gimme you. Am I filling a meter? Am I going to... Well, it says 50-something of 400. Do I really need 400? It's gonna be a long game if so. I guess that's... so much noise. I guess that's the advantage to a wireframe game. You could have it randomly generated. Make it in a super short amount of time if you want. So... Ow. Integrity compromised. Is that bad? Given my current situation, I don't know. I'm just kind of going. I don't know what to do. I assume I'm doing correct. Strange and bizarre audio-visual experiences. We has them. Whoa. The controlling is kind of neat. Got like a little flight sim deal going on. Kind of. Like if I stop, it drifts, but I think eventually it would stop. What? Ego death? What? 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 I am super confused. Guy, did I do it or did I lose? Redeem ego? I have no ego. What? Open door. Okay. I don't know what just happened. I guess I died or lost or something, but it wants me to collect 400 and he has redeems that are like 2,000 and like... Huh. This is neat. This is weird. I like this, but I don't got time. We still got other games to play, and that one seems like another long haul one, like the one with, Madame Claudie. Oberon's Wake. The king of Elfland has fallen. Bath Elfland in the blood of her enemies. Bathe, I think? What is this gonna be? Ooh, Game Shark stuff. That takes me back. Oh wait, are we cheating? Ooh. Oberon's Wake. Okay, the visuals for this remind me also of that, mushroom game from last year, but I'm pretty sure this is different developers here. Rise from the grave. I mean, if I remain follow, then I don't think we'll be doing anything. Cutscene? The king of Elfland has fallen. Eviscerated by the court. The king's daughter weeps, she cries for blood. Rise from your slumber, reap and spoil. Auto text, I didn't quite get to finish that, but hi. I rise with one hand. Well, you really only need one hand in order to do things. How do I do? Are we tutorializing? Press 1 for the hammer. Measured, powerful, carries the spirit. Ugh. I am wanting. I am clicking. So it's a shooty type game. Depth perception does not work well for you. Clipping is a thing. I do not seem to move. Press 2 for Titania's embrace. Shatter them. I don't like auto text. Whoa! Ah, big shot. I like it, I like it. Oh, spread shot, is it? Ah, it is. What's my health? And like all that I can do is just moving around like that. I do not... Press 3 for Lyssandra's teeth. Rapid assault. Hey. Ah, auto fire. Now that's more my style for this. Just hold and shoot. Yeah, the camera's going automatically, so it's one of those on-rails type shooters. A key entity is advancing. Okay. Shoot it. Defiant Sentry. Blind Guardian. Well, I'ma just shoot you then. You move a lot. What's my health, though? I don't have a meter. Does it matter? Whoa there, fellow. Whoop. You lost one of your orbs over there. You might want to ponder that. Whoa. You know, being able to WASD to move around would be kind of nice. So I could like aim, shoot, move, all that. The entire game seems to be mouse. So like click, shoot, move. I have no clue what I'm doing. Today is definitely one for the weird. I'm just kind of letting myself get hit because I don't know what to do. Does it matter? I don't know. Things are unclear. Hey, I popped up. Yeah, things are unclear. I know that I shoot things that aren't me. The plot, anything that it's actually said to me so far, I'm a little bit unclear on because of the auto text. I like the general idea. It does have that retro game feel. A dash of Star Fox to whatever else. Stop that. I'm trying not to die. Whoa, steady. Could you be shot by me? Thank you. Whoop, careful, careful. More of you. I guess all that before was like tutorial, and now we put it into practice. Let me, there we go. There we go. I went back to number 1, so it's like, whoop. Pick and choose where I shoot instead of the auto stuff. Time and place for everything. Oh, hey, you're teleporting. That's cheating. Oh, wait. Stop that. Alright, dead now. Okay, what next? Gonna have like the big walls of them? Nope, just these. Rapid fire. Much, much better. Oh no, we've been hit. A blob thing came at us. And you're dead. I like that. Like overall, yeah, it's good. It's cool. It's got that retro feel to it. I just wish I had a little bit more context. Literally all that I know so far plot-wise is that somebody wants everybody dead. I guess that's good enough for me in a game like this. You just go shoot. Maybe I'm still reeling from that previous game because, wow, that was a weird experience. And a confusing end. Well, again though, it would benefit from like some WASD to move, and then also using mouse to aim and shoot. Feels a little bit weird like this. You. At least I have unlimited health, so that's nice. Am I harming you? Yes, I am. And it has a clear indicator for your aim. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, not shooting, just moving mouse. Oh no, the power went out. Oh, I was a kid playing a game. Plot twist. Oh my gosh, it's a sequel to that game from last year. Ah, they've advanced. They got the PlayStation now. Last year it was just the SNES. It looks like the same room and everything. Okay, that was clever. Stupid Blizzard. Right when the game was getting good. Ah, getting sleepy. I could fall asleep next to the fire. Good job, developers. I did not see this coming. Whoop. Oh, jeez. Oh, credits. Ah, neat. I didn't know what we were looking at first. Oh, my friends scribbled their names in my catalog. Whoop. Spider-Man. I choked on the marshmallow. Max. Hey, you're still around. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, Max. That was an excellent twist just then. Whoop. I've beaten Super Mario RPG like 10 times since the summer. Somebody's dedicated. Toadstool is my favorite. I hope she's playable in every Mario game. Sorry, kid. I think she only gets like one other chance after that aside from Party. Dad's PlayStation. He leaves it hooked up down here so I can play. It's okay, but I think the Nintendo 64 will destroy it. I hope I get one for Christmas. Poor deluded kid. Can I get up and move? What do I do? Help. Window. Stupid blizzard. You suck. Fire. Take a little nap. Yeah. I mean, I can't seem to move. Music. Yeah, this is another... Like last year, this one was a sort of cozy situation. Set up to be kind of spooky. But it was like false spooks. Power's on. Yeah, last year it had like some false spooks because you're living in the cellar and like it was all dark and creepy. You could hear the sounds of upstairs, like the creaking and everything. But then you could turn on the lights, you could pet your dog, stuff like that. And then you're able to go to bed and then suddenly a door opens and then your dog comes in. So it makes it out like it's something spooky, but then it's not. Yep. So that was pretty neat. I did not expect that. Gunshot Bride. Sounds delightfully weird. Her heart stolen by her would-be husband on their wedding day. She's told she will have to take 1,000 lives to get it back. Oh boy. We gotta shoot him up. I think I remember seeing the art for this one. Screenshots. Oh, I have to do things. Okay. Got cross eye. Got heart eye. I take it the cross eye is not good. Oh no! Yeah, that's not good. Nope, not at all. I'm sorry, did you just lock that? Oh no, that's the 1,000 lives counter. Your heart, babe, vast as oceans of blood, was torn out. Seared and forgot, your corpse lay for the step to your honeymoon flat, and you woke up feeling nothing no more. Grammar? I maker of fortunes, I keeper of fates, I hand that takes and takes and takes. I, the handler of hate, knows who holds your heart. You'll need it back, you'll need it to be you, or forever lack love. But your heart was no dime a dozen, babe. Your offer must meet the equivalent rate, blood of 1,000 hungry hearts, for your own heart to take. Give them the heck of a loveless life, as yours has become. Kill them, and be rewarded. And if you say so, the lovers of Hades have separated. All is ice as Persephone waits for her lover's embrace. Embrace them with death. Envelop them as a blizzard, babe. Who's calling me babe? Collect their blood for your new heart to make. I have provided the blade and the gun that takes the lives of those in your way. I have provided the blade and the gun that takes the lives of those in your way. The bullets are free, but the last one is for me. Love always, call it. Who? What? This is most decidedly not PS1. PS2, maybe. Sword and gun look a little bit more advanced than that, but... Okay. I am sentient. Sword and gun. I have no limbs, no hands, and there is a health bar up above. Pretty tiger. Oh, okay. Oh, it's an angel. Eldritch Angel. Got the rings, the eyes, the etc. Am I harming you? Are we doing a boss fight? Are we in the Dark Souls of Hearts? It's kind of neat. Again though, not PS1. I feel somebody went a little bit off the rails. Do I seriously have to kill 1,000 enemies? There has to be a catch. Because otherwise we would be here a very long time. I got hops. Spoders. There we go. Alright. You don't really... Okay, I can't... Ooh, okay, I can just dash with it. Cool. Oh no, we got the... thing. Hi. Did my gun upgrade? I've died. And so your heartless husk collapsed into the freezing limbo. Alright, to try once more. Must I? Oh. Yeah, this is just me hitting right click the whole time. I just kind of move forward each time if I charge. Foop. I do like that. So like, I guess we get the spiders and that's numbers, but still 1,000 kills in a game like this seems hazardous to my health, especially considering I just died. That was fun, but I don't think I actually enjoyed it all that much. Sorry, developer. The idea of it was okay. It's very easy to die in. Didn't feel very PS1 at all. And I don't know. Something just didn't click with me. Neat premise though. One more step up the mountain. Mother Christmas? Hidden behind the living room couch, you hope to catch Santa in the act of delivering presents. But instead you see Santa and Mommy doing something else. Oh my. Okay. Tell us again about the last time you saw your mother. Yes. I was still a child. I hid behind the couch in the living room. Santa Claus would come that night. You wanted to see Santa Claus? Yes. I wanted to catch him in the act. And what did you see? I saw... Mommy kissing Santa Claus? Left and right arrows to change position. Whoa. Oh. Oh, is it gonna be one of those where you're just sitting here observing everything? Because that was auto text just then. Fortunately, at a decent pace. Nothing went by too quickly. Okay. I hear noises. Yeah, I cannot seem to move beyond couch. Somebody drunk. Mommy drunk. Yep, mommy drunk. Again. You know, you'd think she'd sober up for the holidays so people could enjoy it. But no. She's always on the sauce. Call out? But what if I don't? Like, I could call out. But what if I don't? Or do I need to? I'm gonna call out. Santa? We got gurgly voices. Yo. This one also feels a little bit more advanced than PS1. But just run through a pixel filter. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm also confused as to what I need to be doing right now. 'Cause nothing's going on. Ah, there we go. Santa, Mommy? We're gonna... Oh, hi. Hi. Shoes? Shoes what? I'm gonna go with you, I guess. You're not freaking out. What? Did I die? That's what happened.
What did you do then?
Oh, there's actual voice acting going on. Well, for them, not for me. I went to mommy. Somewhat software? Oh, that was the end? Hey. Okay, that's what I expect of the Madvent calendar, but man am I confused. I guess they just had a weird experience, or maybe those were wigged out elves or something. I don't know. Neat though. Moving on. Again, graphically, that one didn't exactly feel PS1, but I liked the weird factor in it. But now we get family. I have no clue what we're looking at with this window. There's something wrong about her boyfriend's family home. Let's go investigate. Oh, what? There was no snow. What am I looking at? The leaves had not fallen yet. This year's fall refused to end, as if it were a free fall to a bottomless pit. We're getting close. Hi. So you haven't seen your family in a while either? They're not around anymore. What happened? Silence. Okay. Probably a sensitive subject. Sometimes he seems like a caretaker more than anything. Distant, but always there. Kind of like an absent parent. He's very engaged, very active, but doesn't communicate. Doesn't tell me anything. He seems to be able to pay for anything. Yet he doesn't seem to want anything. I guess the family is wealthy in that way. My sister lives there. You have a sister? Yeah, kind of. Kind of? She's not like us. She's an alien! How so? She's been in bed for years. She's basically in a coma. Who's been taking care of her? The aliens! A nurse. She's been paid for by the estate. Okay, you mentioned at some point your parents are wealthy. Were. A lawyer has been taking care of the estate now. How's the house like? Old. It's been with our family for centuries. And it's livable? Sure. And it's also alive, but yeah, it's livable. Do you usually spend Christmas with your family? I try to. I think it's nice to spend the holidays somewhere else in a while. Strange sentence, but okay. My parents are always fighting. Yes. He's been even more disconnected now that we've been going to his family. Or what's left of it. This is definitely something I didn't expect. Did it expect? Grammar! Yay! No parents, a comatose sister. We're here. Human sacrifice? Are we the sacrifice? What's going on? And why are there skulls in my eyes? And eyes on my eyes? And strange numbers on the sides? What is this experience we're having? Wow, that's huge! Giggity. When was this house built again? Early 20th century. My family has an interesting history. This house was built by slaves. Oh? The, visuals are a little bit jarring at times. The fog, the glitter effects, all that just kind of start and stop. It's in pretty good shape for how old it is. There's something off. I need to think where it was. It happened. here in the car. Oh, I get to do a thing. In the car? It was in the car when we talked about his parents. Because he seemed evasive, sort of. Well, his sister as well, but his parents were past tense. It's odd. No parents. A lawyer taking care of the estate. The door should be open. The nurse left recently. Woo. Okay. What was that flash? A slight odor of wood and some chemical filled my senses. A chemical like they use in hospitals. There was also something unpleasant, but I couldn't wrap my mind around it. Home sweet home. That was oddly the only normal thing I've heard him say for a while. Sometimes he struggled to seem ordinary. A forced smile, a too intense look into his eyes. He seemed most comfortable being this deadpan benefactor. We can go see sister now. Sister? Who calls their sister just sister? A lot of people, actually. The smell was stronger here. Is it gonna turn out she's a corpse and just gets cleaned every so often? It was like a pungent odor, something rotten. But with a sweet side, like a cheap perfume. The young girl on the bed looked clean, though. There was something odd about her. The limbs were slightly long, as was her neck. She was a giraffe the whole time. But she must have been losing weight. She was just lying there, like asleep, peacefully. Nothing attached to her, just resting. She looked very young, although she was very tall. She's been like this for a long time. Oh? So she's your younger sister? No, she became like this a while after I was born. Oh? So she was very small when it happened? Oh no, she was a teenager. She's over 30 years old. Oh, she looks so young. I guess you don't age when you're sleeping. Well, yes and no. You do, but because your body isn't doing all that much anymore. Less exertion, all that stuff. You don't get the wear and tear. Atrophy, maybe. This seems like something I don't believe. Confront him. Keep it to myself. I mean, there is some truth to it, I think. Wow, what a price to pay for youth. Yeah. Let's grab some quick dinner and we can watch some TV. Cells don't work here, so no internet. But we have cable TV. I mean, if you got cable TV, you could get cable internet and still have internet. You just don't have phones. Oh, we can watch a Christmas movie. Bah humbug. What are those flashes? So that was my sister. Nice seeing her. So, should we watch some TV, as we just discussed? Yeah, I think Scrooged is on. Oh, I like that one. The movie was nice. It was weird seeing Bill Murray so young. The atmosphere was relaxed, but I still felt something was off. I was able to relax, and managed to fall asleep. Okay. More flashes. The smell. That in the background, is that like maggots and stuff? The rotten sweet smell. It was the stench of a corpse. Oh god, it was me. Oh, okay, that's an image. I imagine the sister's childlike but gaunt features. Eyes with no pupils opened up and stared at me. And the smell. Her joints started snapping and twisting into inhumane poses. and when her mouth opened, I felt the stench stronger, with the metallic odor of blood. Language. A nightmare. I woke up and something in me wanted to see what was up with the sister. It felt crazy, but I just wanted to check up on her. What the hey? She's gone. Where was she? The smell was much slighter as well. Are we possessed now? I'll check if there is a cord phone somewhere. Why would she be moved away for the night? And what was with that nightmare? I'll check if there's a phone in the dining hall. What the what? A ghost in the window. Was that her? Oh, now we got something else going on. Oh, we got hands against a tent. The smell. It's coming back. Oh god, she was a zombie all along. I need to run. Uh-oh, there she is again. I don't really have control over this, so, What do you mean, bad ending? I didn't exactly have a lot of options. What, confront about her? I'm not owned. I'm not owned. I continue to insist as I slowly shrink and transform into a corn cob. A drill? Created by peoples using Goda. Cool. Beroid Studio? Wait, really? For what? I guess the characters, maybe? I don't know. This was an unusual experience. Surreal, spooky. It works for all of this. Surreal and spooky indeed, though. Like, the only other thing I can think of is maybe trying again at the early dialogue, bring up the sister being weird thing, or maybe confronting him about the sister. But given the whole creepy witch zombie whatever thing going on, I feel like it would be kind of hard to get a possibly good end. What was something probably going to happen to me regardless. Overall, today was incredibly weird. Weirder than everything before this, and that's saying something. I had to leave a couple of them incomplete. One, the wireframe game. Didn't that one have, like, no name? That was just a bizarre experience. I don't know how to play it, I'll be completely honest, because it needed me to collect a bunch of things. I tried, and then I died, I guess. It was very strange, I don't know. And then there was the one with going around killing 1,000 things. That seems like a lot of effort, and overall, it feels like a weak link in all of this, because again, it wasn't very PS1. Neat enemies, though. And I know what you're thinking, but Skyson, there's still 3 more days left. What are you gonna do about those? And that's a very good question. We are at the end of the videos that I'm going to be doing on the Madvent calendar. So what's going to happen? You are going to subscribe and stay tuned, because I am going to stream the rest of the Madvent calendar and finish off those last 3 days. But anywho, this has been the 2021 Madvent calendar. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, then give the like button a tap. And if you want to see more like this or more from me, then give the subscribe button a big thumbs up. I will see you all next time, and remember to stay groovy.